Wakey, wakey, rise and shine.
Radio Jordan.
It's the breakfast show.
So in a little bit, we'll be speaking to Ms. Giada Cicognola, GBV Programme Analyst at UNFPA, to tell us more about Menstrual Hygiene Day. So make sure you stay tuned. All right, good morning, Sabah al khair, everyone. You're tuned in to Radio Jordan 96.3 FM with yours, Giada, the Sunday Breakfast Show. With me on the phone is Ms. Giada Cicognola, GBV Programme Analyst at UNFPA. Good morning.
Good morning to you and to everyone.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. So, Ms. Giada, today millions of women and girls around the world are stigmatized, excluded, and discriminated against simply because they menstruate. So, now my first question is, what is menstrual hygiene and why is menstrual hygiene management important for the overall well-being of women and girls?
Well, menstrual hygiene really refers to all the practices and measures that are taken by women and girls during their menstrual cycle to ensure the cleanliness, the comfort, and their good health. And the management of menstrual hygiene is very important for their overall well-being, because when proper hygiene practices are followed and good quality menstrual products are used, this helps prevent infections, skin irritations, other health issues that may arise due to poor menstrual hygiene. And at the same time, it helps women and girls to feel more comfortable, confident, and really in control during their periods. But when we're talking about menstrual hygiene, we really go beyond physical health. We also talk about mental and emotional well-being of women and girls. Because when they have full access to safe and hygienic menstrual practices, they're more likely to really participate fully in their daily activities. This includes going to school, going to work, social engagement, and all this without being stopped by period-related challenges. So I think that we can really say that adequate menstrual hygiene and health management, they are really directly linked to the concepts of dignity and empowerment. And this is even more apparent when, let me say, in contrast, we look at period poverty.
I was wondering, Ms. Giada, what is period poverty?
Well, we can say that period poverty is really the lack of access to whatever we said before, so menstrual products, adequate sanitation facilities, and proper information and education about menstruation. This affects really primarily women and girls who face financial constraints or they live in more vulnerable conditions, and the impacts of it are really significant. Let me give you some examples. So when women and girls cannot afford or access menstrual products, what they do is they often resort to using ineffective or unhygienic alternatives. They use rags, they use any piece of fabric. But these alternatives, they can lead to infection, health issues, discomfort. And this is really, I would say, unfair and really undignified. Many women, they also face difficulties in accessing safe and private toilets. And we know that this is very important to manage periods in a comfortable way. Another example, period poverty can impact the ability of girls to attend schools. So we see that when girls cannot afford menstrual products, they may end up missing class. And this can impact on their overall school performance and in the long term to their opportunities in life. And finally, let's say that you don't have access to the right information about menstruation. That means that because the topic is considered very sensitive, many women and girls, they are really at loss and they don't know what is happening to their bodies during periods. And they feel ashamed to seek information about it due to the whole stigma that revolves around the issue.
So, Ms. Giada, what is UNFPA's role in regards to menstrual hygiene management?
Well, we see that supporting menstrual hygiene management and tackling period poverty really requires a strategy that looks at different levels. So as UNFPA, we work to raise awareness about the importance of menstrual hygiene and the impact on the well-being of women and girls. We know that there are still so many myths and stereotypes linked to the concept of menstruation. For example, that women should not take a bath during their period, or they cannot participate in social activities. So we try, through awareness sessions with professional health staff, and with educators, as well as through campaigns and advocacy, to provide accurate information about menstruation, hygiene practices, and managing menstrual cycles. And this is important to empower women and girls to make informed decisions about their menstrual health. But we also want to include men and boys, because we know that this is key to break the silence and eliminate really the stigma that I was talking about before that surrounds menstruation. And as we said before, we know that period poverty has a very strong economic aspect to it. So we support initiatives that ensure access to affordable and quality menstrual products. We talked already about the issues revolving around not using good quality menstrual products. And this is the case especially for vulnerable and marginalized communities. Because at the end of the day, we really believe that by tackling period poverty, we can really empower women and girls, enhance their well-being, and enable them to fully participate in education, work, school activities, anything without being limited by a completely natural aspect of their lives.
Mm-hmm. So the theme for this year of Menstrual Hygiene Day is making menstruation a normal fact of life by 2030. Am
Exactly.
I right? All right.
Exactly.
So Ms. Giada Cicognola, a GBV Programme Analyst at UNFPA, thank you so much for being with us this morning, and wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.